Guys, we're here. We're live. Welcome, one and all, to City-States of Klovisa, the God War. How are we all doing?
We all smooth brain today.
Yeah, it's a smooth brain day. Definitely not a puzzle day.
Too bad for our characters, though.
Looking forward to the puzzle.
Alright, but Johns will do this. Everyone else can just fucking get up, just keep your cameras on, and fuck off, I guess. Guys,
oh, turn them off, you said. Okay.
No, don't you dare, Eric. I swear to God if you do. Eric, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I have a weekend. Yes, I do have a weekend. I have a wedding this weekend. There we go.
All the weddings are happening. Wow. Are you happy for them?
Yeah. It's just a coworker.
Oh, okay.
But she's fun. But I have to drive like 4 hours to get there.
Oh. Only 4 hours.
Yeah.
And back.
Yeah. All on the same day. While I'm also probably going to be drinking.
Oh. Well, that's a mistake. Orion.
Well,
how are you? What's going on? You're in a new place.
Yeah. I moved. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
on the couch in the living room. Yeah, I can put up my feet and everything.
No longer are you in the dark den, where the only source of light was that of a lamp. You are now free.
Now there's like a lighting over there.
Runt, who is being played by Gibby, who actually has a name tag for his character, unlike a couple people. How are you doing, Runt?
I'm doing alright. Another week. Another chance to murder hobo, maybe.
True, yeah. Okay. Kushim, please, can you give us some high energy? We're all low energy today, man. We need high!
I'll tell you how I'm feeling. I'll tell you how I'm feeling. I'm in here. I'm working the puzzles. I keep seeing the future and the past and looking to it. It's everywhere.
oh God, he got another line of crack.
The V up his wheel.
In all reality, John, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
No. Good to hear. Also, John, other John, fuck all the Johns. How are we, John?
John's are okay, at least.
That's fair. I see you're repping the undershirt lifestyle.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck out. Got a fan on. Not that loud, I hope.
I don't hear it.
Man, it is hot out here.
I can't hear it at all.
Okay.
If I can ask, how hot is it?
Should be like 30 something.
Holy.
30.
I just want to hear that sweet freedom degrees.
It's
Oh,
like
freedom
back.
degrees? It's like 80
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's 80
I don't
or
remember.
90 something.
Man.
That's not that bad.
I don't have my phone.
90, yes.
Okay.
80,
It's 87.
That's
Damn.
kind of bad, yeah.
Yeah.
That's some hot freedom there. Right
All
there.
right. Well, it seems like
I've been
we're
out for
done talking about Fahrenheit Celsius. I don't want to deal with that on Saturday.
I
So-
think you mean freedom in Celsius.
Freedom height.
That was the first time I've ever heard them referred as freedom numbers, and I fucking love that. I will
Right.
forever refer to Fahrenheit as freedom numbers now.
There
There
are
are
three
freedom
types.
numbers.
There are 3 types of temperatures. There's freedom, there's Celsius, and then there's some guy named Kevin, and I don't understand that one.
But he's really hot.
Fucking Kevin.
He's
Really,
really
really
hot.
hot.
He's so
Kevin can run it
hot.
all the way to 0, like absolute
Holy
0.
shit.
Oh, wait! Before we actually start, there's something I forgot to. I have show and tell today.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Ooh.
Okay. It is a toy from the early '90s that is coming back. All right, ready for this, boys?
Oh god. Oh.
What is that?
Is that a
Oh wait, I know what that
Tamagotchi?
is.
This is a Digivice, boys.
Yeah.
Oh
Digimon
shit!
one.
Hang on, get it close to the camera.
Mom, get the camera.
Wow. What the fuck? That's like an OG model.
I found it at Target for $10.
Wow.
Wait, at
Wow.
Target?
Capitalism strikes again.
I
Siphoning
know it.
resources from our childhood.
Nostalgia, yeah.
True. Alright, guys, it's time for the recap. Who did it last week and who's doing it today?
Someone did it super hot.
Alright. 1, 2, I declare it's you. Run, go.
Ugh. So we
He's
learned
just
some
picking on
things. We learned some things about the party sheet, which was kind of neat to learn in the middle of things.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of us took our healing potions, which we couldn't use because there's this giant field of force of anti-magic, and
Yeah.
we were told to trust a faceless, but also earn his trust by just blasting one of our friends by seeing what will you sacrifice for your friends. And so Runt literally ass blasted Nav with 30d4 plus 31 force damage, and Kushim said, "No, friend, no!" and jumped in front of it, nearly killing him instantly. Thankfully, he survived, but he is now horribly wounded. And then we moved to the next area, and that was the whole session.
2 rooms.
'Cause there's a puzzle.
4 hallways.
Yep.
Oh, I love me my puzzles guy. Oh, you missed. We had a combat. We had a combat encounter.
I mean, that was at the very start, but we killed it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We had a discussion about skeletons and being weak to bludgeoning and resistant to piercing and slashing.
Those were some good memes. I like those memes.
I wonder why this party's behind in the calendar.
I wonder. Okay, guys, it is sometime. Maybe it's the 29th, maybe it's the 30th. Who knows? You're in a tower of Hephaestus. There are plaques, palanquins, platforms. There we go. That P word. Which are all mysterious and all weird. They're pointed in different directions. They're apparently numbered 0.1 through 6. And there are masks that correlate, each and every one. So, just as a quick refresher, I'm going to go through each of the masks. I'm not going to go into mass detail, but we're just going to go over their names in no specific order. As soon as I scroll down, this is secrets. There we go. We have our boy, the snarling murderous face mask. We have another boy called the person that you used to know. Goat-Yi? Is that how you pronounce his name? I'm not sure.
I think it's Goatsy.
No, it's not that. A wretched orphan mask, which I believe we figured out. The normie mask. And then the old man and a monkey boy with a staff or spear. So, without further ado, take it away? Question mark? What did we find out last time? One of you got one of the masks correct. I think Ron put on
the orphan mask, and then I did a little crying pose, and then the light dimmed, and that's where we ended.
You did that on the 4th pillar, right? The one that's not facing anybody else? Facing to the side?
The one that was facing to the side, yeah.
Blind to any future.
4.
Let us mark
And-
that down.
And
Yes.
it lit up yellow, one of them, but not both of them.
No, just one. The left one. I will denote. No, it was the fifth one, right? Yeah, it was the
I
fifth
thought it was
one
the
you
fifth
lit
one as
up.
well.
Ah,
Oh, yes. Back.
So, on... Man, John's having... He's struggling with Roll20 today. Is it lagging for anybody?
Yeah,
Have
it's,
you
but so it's
made
like
changes?
I guess. This dull slither, a gem that was once faded, colorless, lightless, is now producing a faint yellow light. Whoop. There we go. Gibby, you look down at your hands. You see this light, whoosh, shining dully as the spotlight, which I forgot to re-mention, begins to fade away off the fifth pillar, monument, platform you're on.
Okay. I will take the mask off and then the tunic, and I'll just put it on the thing.
What do you mean? What thing? You just
Like,
throw it on
isn't-
the
I thought you
platform?
No, I thought there was like a stand
Yeah,
with the props and stuff.
you can definitely do that. So while Runt gets out of costume,
Kushim wonders why only one light. Both.
Well,
And
something worked, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe that's the number of tries for each pedestal?
But I think we got the mask right. I think the orphan mask going first. That seems right.
Okay.
Should I just go into my whole thing?
I mean,
nobody's
go
gonna
for it.
stop you.
All right. Okay. So I'll try and do it as Kushim. Why only one light? One for correct order and the other for correct place? Fractured is the only one that doesn't use the past tense. They're all talking about I was, except for the fractured who says I am. They're also the only one that doesn't refer to the past or the future. I think this fractured one goes last and represents Hephaestus as they are. I think the one pointing away is the fractured. I think all the other pedestals can see at least one of the others. So if the orphan is blind to its past, that means that they don't see their future. They could only go with the one that's looking backwards. Because if the future is a direction in the hall, then that's the one looking back. Fractured being last also fits with them bringing the end, so that's being their last one. I think the Liberator comes after the Normie, because the Liberator says that they crippled peace. The Normie was a peacemaker. Since they're doing that, future could be lived by those without me. I reckon that the Liberator comes pretty close to last. I guess that the villain comes after the wizard. It's guessing because you found schools before you destroy the world. I was confident about that. And so, I'm guessing the order is orphan, wizard, villain, normie, liberator, fractured. I think the normie is the leftmost pillar because they're able to see all of their past and their future together. When the normie's talking about look on my past and look at the future. So that's the only one where they're looking on all the past and future, maybe. And the old man wizard is looking at their future. And the villain after that, also looking at the future. Fractured one looking off to the side. Liberator, who is working for a future with capital letters, but not their future. They're still looking in that direction, but they're not seeing their own future. They're only seeing the orphan, but... So, I'm guessing orphan goes on the 6th pillar, old man wizard goes on the 2nd, then the villain goes on the 3rd, the normie goes on the 1st, the liberator goes on the 5th, and then this fractured goes on. So, I'm guessing...
Why don't you give us a demonstration, Kushim? Take one of those. Take one of the masking props and show us your theory and see how it works out.
Meager, and Nav, what are you doing while fucking Kushim is like going full Sherlock Holmes here?
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Has the light that was shining on top of the pedestal gone back on?
Nope. It's still off.
It's still off.
Yep.
I'm sorry to say this, but I think I disagree. I've been writing down all the stuff as he's been like going through it and into my own process. Do you mind if I do my theory?
Sure.
Hang on, wait a minute. Let me actually write this down.
I put it in the Thursday chat, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
I think the order is important, but I do think that Orphan was right on number 5, and that the number of things on the side are the number of tries we can do for each pedestal.
Well, I think it was definitely the one to go first, but it may or may not be in the right place.
I'm getting a call, of course. BRB.
Rip.
Yeah.
Kushim, now's your time. Now, but anybody. He just fucking.
I will say, the first part that Nav caught was that the fractured belongs on 4. He thinks the whole thing was a little confusing, so he's gonna grab the fractured mask and whatever props associated with it, and he's gonna go on 4.
No, last! Goes last!
All right,
Whatever.
Nav.
But the last one.
Kushim, you're ranting mid-sentence. Then you see Meager's like, "No, you're wrong about everything." And then
Meager presents his scientific paper in response to.
Okay, so they're in like full college debate bro mode, and in that time, Nav, you full fucking armored go up to this weird mosaic mask of a man's face made of stained glass and try to fit it on your head. You get it like halfway over your dome before the helmet just gets too much. And then you waddle over to the 4th. As you get to the spotlight, since the entire room is pretty dark, guys. So, like, he steps away, like, nobody really notices. And then he's getting on the pedestal with this spotlight, and everybody can see this now. Any instantaneous reactions or actions?
Watch.
Run's gonna shout out, "Do a funny pose!"
Just gonna watch, curiously. See what happens.
Okay, this is the mask you used to know. The person that you used to know. A jigsaw of
Beautiful
stained glass. He comes with a hammer and a chisel. His words are, "I am the fractured, separated, for together I bring the end. Surrounded, I find myself by myself." And you are going to the 4th pedestal?
Nah.
You go up, and what pose do you take?
Because chiseled abs.
Okay, so you're chiseling your abs.
Haha!
Haha!
As you step up and start hammering and chipping away at yourself, a little light pops up on the left side. Right as it had done with an orphan, and the spotlight shines brightly and then fades away.
Also yellow?
Also yellow.
Okay, so is the spotlight off of the 5th one too? Like, did that one
Yes.
stay off?
It is.
Okay.
They are both off now. 4 and 5 are off.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna walk back over and give him a thumbs up.
All right, you walk back over.
Okay.
Kushim, does this destroy all of your plans? Or is this...
No,
I mean-
I'm still not sure what it. Well, it might. Yeah, I'm not sure. So.
A week of preparation. Born in 30 seconds.
Interesting. Okay. So, Kushim then is gonna go
So
over to
were you thinking the place they were numbered, like they belonged to a certain pedestal, but we were all supposed to do them in a certain sequence as well?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But now I'm not sure. So, you said this was also yellow light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
If it
Shines brightly.
If it helps anybody, something I don't know that anybody else, like nobody else mentioned it. In their descriptions, like they're talking about, oh, looking to the future or looking forward or looking backwards or whatever. But also we're doing this like it's a play. Those arrows
Yeah.
could simply be stage directions too.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so
when you're
how-
in theater, part of the
Yeah.
direction is there's a person over there. All right, so you have to look over there. If you're looking forward, you're addressing the audience.
Nav, how do you communicate it? Nav is just suddenly this theater major. It just shows up and starts...
John, shut up! I get bored with not being able to
I know.
help.
I hand him
just-
a piece of parchment with a
There
pen
we
on it.
go. Thank you. I needed a little something. I'm sorry.
We're all sharing research notes now.
Nav
Sorry.
is shaking
The college
one, being like, I need another piece of paper again.
Oh, are you back?
I'm back.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mater?
Apparently, my sister contacted the disease. I don't know if we can say the word on Twitch because I know YouTube doesn't allow it, but
What?
The Rona?
yeah,
The C word.
she has pre-existing conditions. So
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Alright.
Well,
That's
You
pretty-
gonna be okay?
yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
okay.
What'd I miss?
Our boy Nav
Kushim's
figured
plans
out,
are in
or...
shambles.
Yes,
Nav put on
I
the...
took
Thank you.
I
Take it
took
away.
Kushim's plans and I threw them on the floor and I stepped on them like a dummy mommy.
Okay. And then what?
And then it worked.
Yeah, he put.
Worked.
Wait,
I
what's that?
put the fractured mask and I stepped on platform 4. And the light, same exact thing happened as did 5.
Okay, so I was wrong.
You're just finding out information at this point. We don't quite know what's going on. A yellow light might be good or bad or mix or maybe partially right or
Do we just
I
want to
think
put
we
on a
both-
mask and step on a pedestal? See what happens?
You guys mind
okay.
if
Yeah,
try
go,
one?
please. Yeah.
I'm thinking the
I'm gonna walk up
because
over
it
the
seemed like okay, yeah.
This is the simple glasses mannequin, right?
The normie?
Yeah.
Yes. The almost featureless mannequin-like face. He lacks eyes, no mouth, just painted lips. You know, he's got a little nose made out of some kind of plaster. You go up to it. Wearing
Okay.
this mask, you'll be virtually blind, but you know.
I'm going to grab the mask. Is it just the mask, or is there other props there?
It has A symbol. It has a. It has simple rounded glasses, as well as long flowing black hair.
Ooh,
It says,
big.
"I was the peacemaker. I was the husband. Look upon the past." And sneer at what my failings were. Look upon my future and scoff in disbelief.
Okay.
This music is aptly named, John.
Yes.
I just noticed that.
I did
Sorry,
not.
go ahead. Go ahead, Rent.
I suppose I'm gonna walk up to number 3.
Number 3, the pedestal.
The pedestal 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk on.
You walk on.
I'll put on the glasses, the mask, and the hair.
Okay.
And then let's see.
Are you gonna do it to him?
He's actually going to hold up. Is this a universal sign of peace in Klovisa, John?
It could be. Who knows?
Okay.
It's canon now.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's canon. I mean, he's gonna hold up.
It's
two
actually
peace signs.
3 fingers. to
Okay,
make
then
the
he's gonna
K.
hold up. He's also gonna hold up three fingers for peace.
Yeah.
He's gonna
You
be facing.
don this mask, and you all hear a buzzer. Be deafening in your ears. The spotlight above, once clear, crisp, white light, is now orange.
Well, we know what happens if we get
Hey.
something wrong.
Is anything moving in the room?
Not that you
The
can see.
walls?
I'm gonna go over to the old ass bitch. Your words, not mine.
Which one?
The
Old
old
ass
ass
bitch.
bitch.
The old ass
Okay.
bitch, yes.
With the empty spellbook and the wrinkled looking face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put the mask on, hold the spellbook in my other hand,
Yeah.
and walk up to 0.1. The one that's has everything lead up upon them.
This is... You go to 0.1. Once more, all of you
Wait.
here.
No.
Alright.
0.6.
Make up your mind. Tell me now which one you're going on.
0.6.
Leftmost or the rightmost?
Rightmost.
Okay, you go to the rightmost. Whew. You guys almost got your second warning. As you clamber up the steps, looking stage universal left, where 2 rows of shadow well, I suppose not really cover, but show you the bullshit that is to your left. At the very bottom, on your left side, the faded gem becomes filled with yellow light, and your spotlight begins to fade away.
And with it, I'm gonna like look dejected, like slump my shoulders, and hang my head.
Old ass bitch. Also known as Obe. Oh,
Hello, my name is Ob.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My name is Ob.
Well,
Well, we've narrowed it down. We're halfway there.
Yeah?
Yep.
Test and check? Well,
Mm-hmm.
So we still have the Liberator, right?
The Liberator, the Villain, and
The normie.
the Normie, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, they go in some order, right?
Hmm.
Who was looking at who?
One made war, one was a peacemaker, and one crippled peace. It seems weird that you would be a husband after being a villain, a liberator.
Well, here's my kind of thought. My new theory is that what if the farther along it goes, the older it is, right? Because if
But then wouldn't the orphan be leftmost?
Yeah, orphan's fifth. It's very far already.
Maybe he's orphaned because he lost everything.
Ooh.
Maybe it's a theoretical orphan instead of
Yeah.
a physical one.
the more we talk about it, the less it seems like a time thing. Like these don't go in place of like the time in which things actually happened. I don't know. I feel like
Well,
Chronological?
it's
yeah, like that.
Those words.
Those words.
okay. So the place is important, right? Because when you went, the buzzing only happened when he took up the normie and went to the third. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not when. Only when you took it up to that pedestal do we get the buzzing.
Right.
Okay.
Going on the pedestal is what
Right.
activates either a success or failure.
Right. Then for some reason, the fifth is the orphan, and fourth being the fractured makes sense, I guess, to me. That it's I feel like, why would the fifth be the orphan? Why would the sixth one be the old one?
Next one would be like him today, right? Is I who, blah blah blah. Look at my success and regrets. It's like he was being sarcastic of like, look upon my past. And that's him as he is today.
Okay.
Planet Liberty says it's I who crippled peace. So I think he goes after the peacemaker. Because it has to be peace for them peacemaker or for Liberty to cripple it.
Okay.
So, which you're saying the Liberator goes after
Normie.
to know?
Yeah.
And then if that, I
And
mean,
then
if
the
that's
enemy? Is that the right order?
yeah, if that's the case, then that means the normie would have to be first. If that's true, because if the liberator comes after the normie, and we know that the normie isn't 3, it has to be 1. By that logic.
Yeah. Because we know it can't go there.
Hmm? So
The
it's,
normie cannot be in the third spot, right?
yeah, because the buzzer he went off. So we thinking Normie, Liberator, then Angry Mask.
Yeah, well, let's try
Didn't
putting
we?
let's try putting the normie in the first slot, and then if we get another buzzer, we know exactly where it is, and then we can go from there.
Do you want
Yeah.
to go on ahead, Mr. Runt?
Already
I guess
wearing
you're
the
fu-
fucking gimp mask.
I guess I'm a performer now. I guess I'll go on, the first pedestal, as discussed.
You are the normie, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm a big
You-
normie.
Hop on
play
stage, look universal right. What pose do you take?
I feel like the last pose I did wasn't correct.
I was the peacemaker, I was the husband. Look upon the past and sneer at what my failings were. look upon my future and scoff in disbelief.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to like do a little cradle motion while I'm looking down, looking as though I'm looking down at the baby. Because the past, like you can see the past as like both your child and the future, like the potential like failings to come or issues to come.
Okay.
So if they're the father, pretty obvious.
I feel
And
like
sneering
it
at your
literally
failings,
tells
like,
you to sneer and scoff, though.
well, yeah, like you could have been a better father, or like your child could have. I mean, you could take it either way. Like you're scoffing and snarling at yourself for not being a good enough father, or saying, "Hey, my kid's
I
kind of
was the
shitty."
peacemaker, I was the husband. Look upon the
father.
past
Wasn't-
and sneer at what my failings were. Look upon my
Yeah, he
future
never s-
and scoff in disbelief.
He never was father, I don't think.
I think he's given us
Father
a
of
hint
magic?
there.
You are on this platform. You are doing a pose. The light is still bright white. It has not buzzed you out yet. But nor has it turned on or dissipated.
Sneer! Sneer! Sneer!
I guess I'll sneer and scoff, and then I will, I'll.
What bodily position do you take when you sneer and scoff behind the mannequin mask, which does not move?
I will sneer while I look behind me and like shake my head angrily, and then I will look forward and I will go, ah.
There we go. You shake your head and scoff in disbelief. And soon, on universal left of your platform, that little sliver turns into a bright yellow light, and the spotlight begins to dissipate.
Okay, 2 left.
Okay, I think there are 2 of us who haven't gone up there yet.
Well,
You
I'm
want to be
much
the
more
monkey with...
confident.
That's true, there's 3 of us.
I could be the guy with pointy stick. Seems fine.
That's the monkey?
Yeah,
Okay.
the liberator.
Okay, I will be a snarling bad villain guy. Okay. You should go first.
Yeah. I'll take the pointy stick and the mask. I'll like just put the mask on top of my head. I'm sure it doesn't fit at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there.
Yeah, it doesn't. Your snoot is too long, so you have to like just force it down on you. Well, you can grab the stick staff. And which one do you go up?
The second platform.
You go up to the second platform. And what pose do you take?
I'll like crouch down, like I'm hiding behind bushes with the spear up, like I'm hunting something, more just ready, waiting.
Okay. I dig it. And so too does the platform as the golden light appears once more. And soon, the light fades away. Kushim, there is but one mask left to fit upon your horned head. The death mask, the screaming one. So detailed, so intimidating. Shaven head, bald head, doesn't really matter. It's made out of like plastic or rubber or something. But you don it, I presume.
Before that happens, I'm going to take off all of my stuff. I'm going to take out my bow and knock an arrow on it.
Runt starts getting naked.
Ooh.
I'm getting ready for combat. And I'm holding an action to shoot at anything that comes near Kushin.
Okay.
That isn't a friendly person.
Kushim.
Shuffle up there. And throw up my arms and drop to my knees and drop my head down. As I
You
end.
drop your head down. All of you hear Kushim thud onto the stones. The background noise dissipating. That orange light continues to emanate. And John reads.
Uh-oh.
The secrets.
It said, I was the villain. I was the one who made war upon all. I conjured the enemy and demanded death submit to me. Look upon the future and despair. And as you fall to your knees, Kushim, the orange light begins to turn red. And it stays that way.
Stand up.
All of you look for any sign, and then the red light begins to fade away. You are in the dark.
Does Vine still have light up sketches?
You are all in the dark.
Ooh.
Magical darkness. What does Nav see?
Very fucking funny. Oh no. All of you hear things shifting as if stone is beginning to move across the floor, which Nav can confirm is happening. The platforms are reorienting themselves. Nav can't confirm it. He looks at it. Okay.
He starts scribbling furiously.
Kushim,
In the dark.
Yeah.
you are still on your platform when John moves Nav, gets rid of your character tokens. Fuck your character tokens. There we
Hey.
go.
Deleted.
Hey.
And John needs to find his spiral as the platforms move into a new position. Fuck. Where is... There it is. Ugh. Buried underneath my DMG behind a cup.
The
This
real
really-
secrets.
The true secrets.
This is wrong.
The DM's notebook.
I'm thinking that we shouldn't have done that one last.
Hang on.
That one
We
has
did.
the really.
None of you are talking. You're all in magical silence, too. John looks at his notes desperately, trying not to get distracted. There we go. This one shifts and moves and gets rather close until all of them have collapsed into a very close pattern. One that separates only by a few feet each platform, rather than the 15 or 10 that it was. And it is here where Kushim finds himself, staring at something through his mask's eyes. Freehand, red light. The red light comes back on, bathing Kushim, who seems much smaller now, much more diminutive. His horn is seemingly shrunk into the mask itself. Kushim, you see something. Where's my spooky, scary music?
Spooky, scary,
I just play fart noises.
Scary.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How about sad? Kushim, you are looking at your friends. Ooh, nice little drawing. But they quickly fade away Instead, there is, I suppose, an audience before you, far off in the darkness. Creatures that are watching you on your knees, looking at them in despair. You, the actor, do not know what these faces are. If they're real, it might be a hallucination. But they quickly fade. And you feel salt air strike your face. Your weird human skin, you realize, as you look at 5 digits. Weird flesh covering your hands. You have human nails now. And you are looking out at sea, where off in the distance you can see a tiny island that awaits you. You were flying on some kind of grand platform in the sky. There's no railings, no cover, it's just you on the roof of a moving ziggurat. Is there anything that you do here? Any action you take?
I don't think so. Just watching.
You watch. You wait. And after about 10, 12 seconds, you will shift your gaze to get it out of the wind that's beginning to blind you. And looking down, you can see a fleet. 2 fleets. A massive armada of ships chasing after, presumably, you. And little flying creatures are beginning to swoop down and assail them. A sea leviathan, a massive worm-like creature, will pop out and just wreak havoc upon these vessels made out of wood and metal. There's a deep, painful guilt that settles in your heart as you slowly turn away from an armada coming to kill you and look back at the island where everything will end. What does Kushim feel as he sees this?
I feel like Hephaestus. I feel like I'm sort of sharing the experience of another person.
Is that a question or a statement?
I guess it's a question. That's the impression I'm getting, and so I guess it feels like you're experiencing the experience of another person.
Okay.
And Kushim is a small part of what is happening. Just watching, I guess, the part that feels like they're Kushim, while the rest of this experience and the feelings, the guilt, all of that is coming up. So he's just sort of watching it as a small, tiny little voyeur.
Like a spectator of a life that you are in, but not currently participating in. You watch, and your vision begins to slowly back away outside of this thing's head into your own body once more. You look at the shaven head of a terrible man, scarred and weathered by time, who looks like he has lived in a life with a scowl on his face. This deeply unhappy creature looks pathetic to you. And then you blink, the red light vanishes completely, and you look at your friends. One with his sick kicks, which are glowing now. The magical darkness gone. Oh, I had it. There we go.
Well, that was something. Did anything else happen? Is there a door?
Is everyone still
free?
alive?
Alive?
Yeah.
Nav, if you're alive, say something.
Yes. There does appear to be a door that is now illuminated gently, kind of like movie theater lights and set to dim.
Well, that show was kind of a ripoff. I think I'd like to get my money back.
Yeah,
It's
just
real
keep
dark.
all the masks.
Another
Sure there was
thing.
something.
These lights are still here, now facing a singular direction, with Kushim's being the only one that has two.
Oh, and it glows red?
It glows
put?
red.
That's ominous. Well, time to go.
Kashim, are you alright?
Yes. I was a different person for a moment. I felt the weight of horrible actions, a horrible life. I'm fine.
Really, Gibby? Yeah? This is what you do?
Mr. Hephaestus did say to learn about him, I guess. You think you were him?
Yeah, must have been.
I was gonna give Kushima a hug.
You hug him.
Yeah.
Bug
You're very
flesh
tight hug.
touches. Oh, fuck. Trying to delete the fucking Ligma meme you guys put on the bottom.
It's been there for a while.
That's been there since the middle of last session, by the way.
Wow. What kind?
Nobody looks at corners.
Yeah, no one ever looks to the corners. There could be another Ligma in the Tyrant's Court, and you'd never know.
You
I-
have Ligma.
What's Ligma?
It's not.
kinda
Ligma,
wanted-
it's Ligma.
I kind of want to do it again in a different order and see if we get to see more.
Do we still have all of our costume pieces? Didn't take it from us through magic?
Kushim's mask that he put on is now missing.
I think it's
You
time
don't
to
know
move
where
ahead.
it went. None of you really saw it, like, disintegrate or turn into ash or whatever. It's just not there anymore.
But the rest of them we have?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a funny idea. Why don't we
We just
Why don't we take a few of these masks, maybe even just the one, and have like Ozark identify it? Can't he do like a special spell that tells them all about these things?
Last
Like
time?
it's like identify, but like better.
Sure. I mean, we are in this hell tower anyway. Might as well take the loot, right?
Sure, if that's what you want to call this.
Someone wants it. I'm sure.
You're a bard, right? You can
I
hold
play.
on to it.
Ha, yeah, theater, sure. I'll keep all the
Take
masks.
it.
Okay, but I really want to try. So, friends, if you don't mind, can I have the orphan? No,
That's
not
it?
too big for the orphan.
Nav is just gonna grab the fractured and throw it at Kushim.
You do so.
Thank you.
Maybe not the emotionally unstable looking one, if he's feeling the pain of the person who has it.
Mr. Kushim is pretty straightforward. I'm sure if you
Kushim would never
mix-
lie to us ever.
I'm gonna go up with that mask, try and fit it on my head, and go up to the fourth thing and
Oh, hang
look
on.
sort of yeah.
I'm sorry. This is not supposed to be in this order. There we go. Sorry about that. Kushim, you went on a little roller coaster Roomba? Is that what they're called? Roomba ride? Just
Rhombus.
Rhombus ride.
Rhombus ride, yeah. That's it. Oh god. Oh no, I'm stealing the other one now. Fuck.
Nice.
We like to have fun here. There we go. Sorry. You're over here. You were not in the same position you were in moments ago. Also, those little face me, you know, the stand here fuckwit sign, they're all gone.
I'm gonna go up to the one after the leftmost one then.
Universal left or character left?
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with left and right. I need to go to the rightmost one.
Okay.
I swear, I'm sorry.
This one that I'm pinging?
Yeah, that's the one.
With
The one
the
right.
fractured mask, the hammer and chisel in your hands, you clamber on up. There's a red light that begins to glow as soon as you hit the platform. But there's a key component you're missing, Kushim.
I'm going to take the hammer and chisel, which I assume Nav also gave me, or I will ask for it, I'll obtain it, and yeah, also do the hammer at the ab motion.
Kushim. Once again, the spectral audience is there, watching you. And once again, as soon as this motion begins, you are kind of committed to the role, like a method actor, a Daniel Day-Lewis, if you will. You put this simple metal tool into your chest and just start hammering down. Party, all of you watch as Kushim stabs himself in the chest, knocking off part of his carapace with this chisel. And
Don't do
as
that.
he does not scream at all, Kushim is granted another vision. You are once again a human spectating somebody else through your weird third person but in their head perspective, Kushim. And you are watching a sorceress ritual before you take place. One that is insane. You, as a ritual master yourself, look at all the lines, trying to make sense of them. None of them do. And each one is unstable. A ritual circle is often a sharp geometric shape with intersecting lines that lead to and from other symbols to get a desired arcane effect. This one before you has no desired effect. It is just arcane energies being scattered and let loose into the world. You are watching a wizard in the center of this ritual destroy himself you are watching energy, purple lightning, flicker and touch his skin, ripping away parts of it, showing muscle and skeletal structure, but still he goes on. You are almost immediately jarred by this strange pain in your gut, as you feel your own blood begin to just pour onto the stone below. You look at the surroundings of this creature, and he is in just as much shadow as you were moments ago. He does not see his environment, if there is one. The only light that comes is from destructive arcane energies. And by the end of the ritual, there's not even a man left. And the vision soon fades, along with this red light that would have illuminated your blood. You were wounded, sir, having chunked out some more of yourself from where the magic missile struck you in the chest. And you begin to bleed. All of you now paying attention see that the mask is beginning to fade away from existence, as though it too is an illusion.
I want to help him.
Yeah. I'm down. Level down. Up.
Kushim, maybe you shouldn't be doing this.
I agree, but someone should. If no one else will, I'll keep doing it.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, good, because I was about to volunteer you.
I swear to God, if you do
What?
the fourth one, Kushim, I'm gonna be so fucking mad at you. I'm marking down who's seen these fucking Oh, God damn it. Okay, you! Okay, we're out. We're free. Okay. Oh.
Mr. Kushin, maybe I could
Dodged a bullet.
wrap
boys.
you up a little bit. Yeah. Bleeding.
Yes, please.
And Mr. Van
Thank you.
Knepel, your kit for medicine.
You can just keep it. I think you have a better use for it than I do.
Thank you, thank you.
The Australian accent's really coming along, right?
Thank you.
Put on the old man mask.
It only
Get the
took 22 weeks.
You don the old man mask.
book. Now
Where
like
do you go?
I'm gonna climb up over here.
You go to there. How much HP do you have, out of curiosity?
Just curiosity.
38.
I uncanny dodged the vision.
The vision.
There is no vision to have as you are sent back in a blinding field of force. Bwamp! You are smacked by God's hand, it seems, as you suffer 13 points of a damage type. It's force. I don't know why I'm being mysterious about the damage type.
Oh, thank
You got
God I
heated, it's forced.
recovered. Kashim, you seem to know where we're supposed to go. Which one am I supposed to go with the old man mask?
I'm not sure. Orphan first, maybe?
Just fucking gauze on the stomach.
No way.
I don't know. Orphan or me. Third, maybe?
Okay.
Old man mask?
I'm going to stagger over there, kind of like still out of breath from being flung back.
Yes.
Climb up.
You get to the first step before you are cast back down. Suffering 12 plus 9, 21 force damage. knocking
Jesus.
your bitch ass to the ground. Are
Oh,
you dying?
No. I'm my field is still up, but I don't think I can get do this again.
Yeah, Mr. Marvel, maybe it's a good idea for no one to keep trying. You know?
Can we try and identify what exactly is happening to Meeker as he's getting yeeted back?
Yeah, it's like he's stepping up, and then like a repulsing magnet is sending him back down. You know how actors can have like a pull line, like a stunt actor?
Yeah.
It's literally, it looks exactly like that. He gets up and then he's just yanked back without any will or resistance.
Okay, can I take one of the masks
Which
and
one?
try to throw it? I guess I'll take the orphan mask.
Okay.
And can I throw it onto one of the pedestals?
Assumedly. You have arms, don't you? But which one do you throw it upon?
I guess I'll. Yes, John.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's the left to right. That's how we're doing it now.
I guess I'll do the third one.
You throw it upon the third one. Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm going to walk up the pedestal.
You walk up the pedestal. Nothing happens.
I put on the mask.
You get yeeted back and suffer 3d12 force damage. 2, 5, 8. So 15.
I think the orphan goes on
Can't
number
dodge
one.
this one, fucker.
Wait, how'd it go from 8 to 15?
It's 3d12.
No, it's
Yeah.
3
Oh,
plus
okay.
5 plus.
8 plus
8
2
plus
plus
2
5.
plus 5. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Math
Okay,
boys.
Marvel's gonna pop his healing potion that he has, spray it all over himself,
Nice.
and then
Get that
run
good
up.
glisten.
Wait. Let's think about this. Wait.
Ah! Just
We're
this
not
old
trying.
man was just fucking
Up.
jiggling rainbows.
Which one are you thinking, old man?
I jump onto this one after spraying the healing potion on myself.
Which one? The fourth? This one?
Yes. Yeah.
This is so sad.
No!
9, 4, and 1 is often 14 as you get smacked the fuck down!
Okay.
It was number 2.
It goes. It's
I'm unconscious.
Orphan, wizard, normie. Okay.
You help him.
Yeah.
You have the
Okay, I
stabilizing
guess-
kit.
Keep dying for this.
I'll let someone else do
You
this.
are actually dying, no?
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's
easy.
not.
You were prepared. You saw him bum rush. You interposed yourself in the direction. I mean, it's just a literal reverse thing. So you're going to try.
I grab a mask on my face. I'll hold out the. I think it's a second.
And then you. Oh, can you do a dramatic yes?
Sure, great, awesome. I'll take the mask and try and I don't think I have my pack with me, actually. I think we ditched that.
I was about to say,
before.
Nav will come behind you and just kind of like casually
Tag it.
be like, okay.
Hand off.
Now, can you go to the second one? I want to see. I want to know.
You can't see it, but Nav is gonna dramatically turn to you and be like,
I can't see
it's
it.
sarcasm. Thumbs up.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
Sarcasm, because you said go to this one, as we figured out that it's the only one to go to.
One's
You,
gonna hand you another piece of parchment.
Nav, you go up to the only one remaining as the old man. You go up. The light doesn't turn on yet, though. For a pose has been taken.
I got to do my pose.
You quickly jump back down and look at what is on its stand. It says, "It was I who created the foundations. It was I who inspired the schools. It was I who introduced the world to wizards. Look upon my success and regret."
So, Nav is gonna go back up to the pedestal. He's gonna look at Meager, the wizard.
Unconscious.
Oh,
And
it
just-
instantly goes off! You just watch this fucking wizard just YOLO charge into fucking 3 dangerous puzzles. And just get fucking whiplashed. Oh, regret is had as Nav cackles in his helmet just a little bit. And the red light comes down upon you, Nav. Should I just privately message you what you see, since there's no way for you to communicate? I could. I don't want to. I don't want to. Fuck, that's dumb. I'm letting Eric choose if he wants to keep secrets, though. Do you want to keep secrets, Eric?
I know, like, I would get it out to everybody eventually, but I don't know that it would be like...
Does Nav even care about these fucking wizards? If he doesn't care, I'm just gonna say, like, what you see right now.
Not enough to keep it a secret. Just say it.
Okay.
And people are interested anyway.
Yeah, that's why I want to hold it over them, like an asshole.
Secrets.
Nav.
His job.
You look down upon a wizard, and then you turn to the spectral audience looking upon you. You had never noticed that there was a audience section for the stage you were on. But as they look upon you, their expressions unreadable from so far away. John pulls out his secret notebook. There we go. Are in a different room all of a sudden. It's cold. You feel cold. Oh shit, you have skin, Nav. What the fuck? You immediately grab your throat. And
Wait, no, fuck that. If I have skin, I can grab my dick.
You grab your dick.
It's
There's
so
nothing
long.
there. You're still a eunuch. You.
Is that right? That's interesting information, actually. Is there?
No. There is genitalia, which you just shift in your robes, you find. You're not naked, you're wearing robes. And you touch your face. Oh god, you're old. You look at your hands, there's liver spot. What the fuck? Your hair is sort of gray? Wait, no, you don't even have hair on your arms. Your arms have no hair. What the fuck? You don't have nails either. What the fuck is happening to you, Nav, you think? And then, suddenly, oh, you feel proud. That's a new emotion. You feel pride for once in your life. And the reason why you feel pride is you look at your surroundings and you're in a classroom. You're at, like, the front of a blackboard, which has, like, purple chalk on it. And, like, random fucking arcane symbols that you don't recognize at all. And in front of you, there's just, like, tables scattered around where young and old people alike are conversating and debate and just fucking full-on textbooks everywhere, scrolls that are handwritten. Some people are writing scrolls themselves. You feel Like, you are in an actual school for fucking wizards. Everyone's wearing robes, everyone has stupid hats, there's wands out, staves out, what the fuck? You've only interacted with a few wizards in your life, and one is knocked out on the floor in real life right now. Like, what is this? Competent wizards actually, like, speaking in formulaic tongues and, like, arguing philosophy? And there's just this warmth in your chest, and it's unsettling.
Ugh. Emotions.
What do you do, Nav?
Do I understood? Do I understood? Do I understand? Like, I obviously don't recognize the actual, like, symbols or anything like that. Do I understood the language that's being spoken?
Yes, you do. It's like, you know how, like, when you're in a dream, you can sometimes, like, conversate with people in that dream, and it makes total sense in your mind. But, like, you also know no real voices are being said. Like,
right.
Okay, this is some weird, like, imagination speak I'm living through.
Fucking Sims talk.
Basically, yeah. It's noise, and you're like, oh, I know what that means.
Is there a door out of the room?
Yeah. Immediately to your left, like 15 feet away or so.
I think he's just gonna go tug on one of the doors.
You leave your post. Nobody seems to recognize your disappearance. You go to a hall, and immediately, that warmth is gone. You look left and right. You look behind you. The door's gone now. You're in a hallway, and it's empty. You look at some of the windows, and you look out. And it seems like you're in some kind of mountain fort, overlooking like a weird swamp, or at least like a gross forest. A dark wood. Lifeless trees, mires and marshes stretch on to the horizon. And it's cold here.
If I'm still in vision, I guess I'll just continue down the hallway.
You go down the hallway and find yourself in a throne room of sorts. Not like... It's just a big chair. It's not really even like a throne. You look at it, no one's sitting upon it, for it's yours. And you look at one person who shifts their eyebrows to you. It calls out in some language that you immediately translate in your mind. It's like, Master Hephaestus. Greetings.
Greetings. How goes the day?
Oh, the day is good. There's nothing to worry about. How goes your spell research, Master?
Oh, it's just a delight. I was, sitting in with everybody, just soaking in the,
He looks at
academia.
you, kind of confused. With everybody?
Those who used to be, shall we say. And I think he's gonna, as he says that, he's gonna walk up and just kind of sit on his fancy chair.
The creature nods understandingly, bows, and you sit there. Alone. Forever, it seems. Until finally that creature comes back, and He seems a little bit bloodied. It's night as the two doors to your keep open up. But there's fire down the mountain. He rushes up and Master, clutching his stomach. You must flee. The conduits have failed, and the uprising has also failed. I'm sorry. And he falls to a knee, kind of prostrating, supporting himself up with one arm while he still clutches his stomach.
I'm trying to think if I should ask him clarifying questions for us, or if I should continue like I was a Faceless.
What would Nav do?
I think he would ask.
Shit.
Do you not have this prepared?
No, I pinched my arm on my fucking car door. I hit it like right in this section, right before, and I hit my table just now. And it just fucking... Oh, it hurts. I'm sorry. Physical. Ignore it. Continue, Nav.
Uprising.
That's all you say? Uprising?
Questioningly. There's a question mark at the end.
Oh. I forgot. We never told you. And then he collapses face first on the stone and begins to bleed out and die. And you're a wizard with no healing magic.
Do I feel any type of way?
No. No, you don't.
Okay. I think I'm gonna walk to the doors.
You walk to the doors as the creature expires in 18 seconds. You get there damn near immediately, just like how a dream, you can just move through distance as if it's nothing. And you look upon the mire, this bog that was your home, and it's all on fire. The dead trees, the swamp, the waters, every single bit of it is a inferno like hell that you know, in a very roundabout way, you caused. And as you see very far off into the horizon, there's a light that is coming to extinguish the fire and to extinguish the life of the one who caused it. But you're a lich. Does that mean anything to you, Nav? Even if they kill you, you'll just come back again. A few generations, in a year, doesn't truly matter. They're coming to kill you. But they can't. What do you do, Nav?
I think I go towards them.
You go towards them. As you fly through the sky, over the flames, you see the ruins of your disciples who had turned on each other, who had turned on humanity. You see the schism that your education had brought these arcanists, your conduits, creatures, lieutenants of your unasked for army, lay dead, drowning, caught on fire, hung in trees, impaled on spears. You look at the undead masses that the primal elemental has arisen and disturbed to give you foot soldiers, and they lay scattered. And then you see their losses. Villagers, people eking out a life within the marsh, selling peat and other gross swamp bullshit that you never cared about. You fly over towns and villages set alight by fireballs. You look at scorch marks where lightning bolts, decimated lines of infantry columns. You see the dead knights of another realm coming to end this conflict, sunken, impaled on tree roots, or just drowned in a swamp. And then finally, you see them, where this light is coming from. You see a woman in glittering plate mail, her longsword shining as she cuts down another sorcerer of the foul ones that you are employing, albeit tangentially. You see the tall, wolf-like man, the Night Haunter himself. Ugh, you just feel a shiver as you realize, oh, that guy, he could probably kill me instantly. You look at a small, squat, but muscle-bound fist fighter, whose beard is as white as snow, just punching the shit out of the living and the dead alike. You see a half-shirted, suspender-wearing piece of shit, wearing a mask, just throwing fireballs at people. You see Randy. Who doesn't know Randy? Who else do you see? There's one more. Oh, that's right. Your failed apprentice. The enchantress who wanted to destroy you or something. There's always some weird, master-servant relationship bullshit going on when you're a lich. But she's there too. The gang is all here. And they've been looking for you. As you just sort of fall out of the sky and look at them. What do you say, Nav?
Well, what a motley crew this is. Oh, that was a really gay voice. What the fuck was that?
Oh! He could be gay. We don't know about Hephaestus.
I thought you actually said that in character.
I mean, that was what I said in character, but I was trying to...
That's what we're going with. We're not double taking shit. Oh, you wanted to try that one again. Alright. They look at each other briefly. One of them says something which immediately translates again as, "You have finally come out of your wretched lair, you piece of fuck. I'm going to kill you and bring justice back to this land." And then the woman who spoke immediately begins to charge, intent to impale you with her longsword.
I feel like Nav. I feel like he's getting freaked out by how, like, just being not him, but he's still controlling actions, but he's not controlling actions. So I think he would let what's the bitch? I forgot her name. Kill him. Or in the dream or whatever.
You never knew her name. But she stabs you through the chest nonetheless. The pain is there, but it is dull. You have died 1,000 times, and you will die 1,000 more. And not even this person, this living lightning bolt, will be able to stop that. Is there any last words Nab utters out before the darkness temporarily claims him?
Your justice will only last for so long.
With that and a scoffing and sputter of dying laughter, the vision fades, the lights go away. The audience looks at you one final time before fading to with the mask that was around your helmeted head.
He's gonna, like, shake his head and just kind of do the whole body shake.
You jitter.
So, okay, so out of character, I really want to do the villain, but does anybody else want to try some before I start fucking around?
None at all. Absolutely none.
The villain
Oh,
we
you
already
got-
did, right?
The villain was Kushina.
Villain. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
That was the first one to
Yeah, sorry.
disappear.
Yeah.
I thought that was the
Orion's
Fracture.
just dead on his couch.
Yeah, guys, maybe should we like rest or something?
He's
Marvel
just
is,
knocked
like-
out.
Done.
Feed him a healing potion,
you,
John says.
Do you think this room is big enough for your hut, Kushim?
Do I think so? It's let me link the description for the hut.
You can, if you want, but, you know, you'll start ritually casting it before the magics of this fucking temple start fucking with it.
Okay. So that doesn't work.
It does not, no. There's too much fucking crazy shit on the ground.
Of course.
You're like trying to draw magic on top of magic, and that it does not do a layering effect.
We could wait. I could heal him. Of
There's
course.
no threats here. I mean, this would be a very uncomfortable place to sleep. And, you know, you guys might look at your stats, but it's only been like less than an hour since you guys entered this fucking dungeon. Took 20 minutes for catnaps and then like one fight. Like, lasted 18 seconds at most.
Somehow the traps did like 80 damage to us.
Can we take like a long wakeful rest or something where we're sort of doing light activity, just hanging, talking, recovering, that kind of stuff?
No. Short rest mechanically is you literally go to sleep. I'm sorry.
Could we just wait for...
And for
I can make
everybody
Agnes go
except
alive.
Nav just had a short rest through catnap. They felt like they've just slept for 8 hours. I'm sorry. You can't change short rest, guys.
So, I mean, I think I'm committed to staying here and doing all of them, but Marvel's unconscious. So how
I can heal
healing
him. No
potion?
problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's just
Okay.
wait until we do all the mask thingies, and then we'll wake him up.
Well, I kind
You don't want him
might just want to know. Yeah.
We don't want him running into another one again and just waste the healing. He already wasted a healing potion.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know what else
will
you expect.
cast Healing Word
No,
on Meager.
What
Heal for
words
7.
do you whisper to bring him to rouse him?
Hey, buddy, we learned some stuff. Wakey, wakey.
I'm gonna start tying Meager's hands or his legs together with rope.
Wow.
You just find a hobbit at your feet, just like tying your shoelaces together.
Okay. Hi. What happened?
Nothing. Go back to sleep.
Okay. Wait, no. Did the mask work?
Not the one that you did.
Oh.
It worked with Nav, yeah.
Nav seems to have some sort
Oh,
of
okay.
secret with it, so it's best if we let him do it. Yeah.
Nav, how does it feel where Runt always is he just like in your corner all the time? Or is he just trying to get you killed, man?
Or is it both?
I
Probably
no, see,
will
I was about to say, like Runt's a bro, you know? Like, Runt's a bro, but also he's buttering me up so he can get me to do something fucked up later. And I'm fine with, I'm 100% fine with that. You know, I mean, those who commit war crimes together stay together, right? Like,
True.
ye old adage.
The bond.
I did put caltrops in a Yeti man's bed once. Don't forget.
This is true. What's the play, guys?
So, as Meager was waking up, Nav is going to grab the orphan. We still have to do the orphan, right?
Yeah.
And the enemy? Is that right?
Nope.
The orphan is confirmed not to be the third one because that's the one I went to and got
Correct.
smacked.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab the orphan and I'm gonna like catch Kushim's attention, and like point at the pillars.
Point at the first one, the leftmost one.
Number one.
Number one. All right. Nav's gonna put the mask on his face and climb up number one.
You try to climb up number one. Suffering. Oh, I rolled really good. 17 plus 7 is 24 force damage. As you get fucking
And Nav-
deleted.
Nav is yoked into unconsciousness.
Oh, come on. We can just leave, you know?
But guys, remember what the room said?
Or
It said that if we learn, we get something.
Yeah.
So I guess we narrowed that one down, huh?
Skipping the bullshit, I'm just gonna heal Nav with
All right,
Healing
you
Word.
heal Nav before he takes his death save, and Nav immediately pops back. Nav, I don't even think you recognize like the full extent of the damage you just suffered. You literally got yeeted back and then came back up. What the
I
fuck?
just had like a blackout moment.
Yeah, just your vision cut.
Going
You're-
farther away.
yeah,
Maybe we
you're
just
on your
stop
ass.
the masks entirely? You know?
Anyway, Nav, it's that one. We know it's that one.
Alright, Nav's just gonna run to it.
Which one?
Like, he's gonna do like a, oh yeah, obviously.
You, wow! You rushed to the fourth one, and you are not deleted. You get up
There we
there, but you're missing a vital ingredient. The wretched orphan mask. I was the slave. I was the desperate. An urchin of no city, but in haste I scurried. It was the teachings that I took faith in, blinded to the future.
I think
Let's change the music.
I think
This music's a
Nav
little-
is gonna like take a knee, put one of his arms like against his chest, and just like bow his head like he would be in prayer.
You bow your head. You bow your head in prayer. John looks at if that is satisfying enough for the orphan. Yes, it is. But you are praying to no god. When has a god helped you? Once more, the spectral audience appears as the spotlight comes down. Red vermilion light illuminating what you can only assume is the past. And Nav, you are scurrying through libraries, through books, through tomes, all before you, as you are in a house. A nice house. It's warm here. The floorboards look kind of new. It's raining outside, so it has that, like, humidity to it. There's not really... There's no air conditioning or anything like that. An old rustic manor house that seems warm, but empty. That's that emptiness, Nav. That... I wouldn't say it's loneliness. But you feel the isolation. You feel the loss of something in this house. In your home. And there's nothing in here. There's no hall. No one in the hallways. No person in the bedrooms. In the kitchen. It's just you here in the study where you are throwing books left and right. They're not being what you want. Some of them are weird fucking elemental shit. Others is just pure necromancy. Like, you don't give a fuck about necromancy. Fuck necromancy. And you sigh. All of your teachings that you have let slip. It's just not enough. What do you do?
That's a good question. I guess Nav would... I guess he would explore the house.
You walk through the house.
I can't dream knowledge what I'm looking for, so let's go to surroundings.
Changing environment often gets the intellect pumping, as it were. You walk through the house. The hallways are mostly unlit. All but the ones that lead directly to this study where you have holed yourself up in for who knows how long. You look past the windows to a cloudy night sky where rain is pouring down. You're in some kind of urban hellscape, it appears. Some city. Maybe, not even half a mile. Maybe like a tenth of a mile away. You see like another property with like house lights on where a family of well-to-dos or noblemen are currently just being nobles. You pass by your first story window where the hedges and shrubs and ivy has overgrown, blocking most of your vision out. You look at the door where people used to come into and visit, but have stopped. There's dust in the corners. There are several cloaks on the drying rack, the coat rack, as it were. Hats as well. Many of them. Well, their owner's no longer here. They all smell like dust and mildew. You enter the living room for a brief moment, looking at all the furniture, the couches, the empty bookshelves. There's nothing of value here anymore. You go to the kitchen that was once used. That faint, so faint aroma of somebody's cooking, still somewhat in the air. You don't go to the bedroom. Instead, you find yourself back at the library, having circled around. What do you do, Nav?
Alright, walking around the house didn't help. So... I guess he's just going to casually browse whatever books are around the library.
Yeah.
Seeing if anything calls to him.
Maybe you missed something. You go over more and more of these terrible, piddling writings that you once made, who knows how many years ago. Generations ago, perhaps. You look at some of the new work that low-level arcanists, for all the high ones, died. Never gained apprentices of their own, thanks to you. Just look at their shoddy understanding of how spirits and the undead work. You see many, many books that are an insult, in a way, to golem construction. Like, oh, one of these books says that a skeleton is just a person whose will hasn't passed on and is still trapped within their skeleton form. And you know, that's bullshit. There's no way. It's just bones doing their thing. There's no intelligence behind it. And you keep thumbing through. It's like zombies. Oh, all the zombies in the world, they're just ravenous and taken over by hunger and sloth? No, not sloth. What's the... Gluttony. There we go. Gluttonous souls unable to find eternal salvation in the path of a blazing star. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, sure. In actuality, it's just arcane manipulation going through a person's body. A cadaver. And then that wizard fucking with people, making them eat each other, like the monsters they are. And these fucking humans, Nav, they're always so wrong. They always get in the way. They're always doing stupid bullshit. Nav, is it these humans' fault that you're in this terrible state of apathy, I suppose? You want to call yourself depressed, you're still functional. Is it the humans' fault, Nav?
Well, clearly I'm not the one at fault.
Of course you're not. It's not
Clearly.
your fault you live forever and they die.
and I'm just better than them.
Yeah. You're
Able to
smarter, you've
amass
lived around.
perfect
You
knowledge.
are the Lich of Wizardry, Hephaestus. And these fucking creatures, these humans, just keep dying.
And I don't do anything to help them. I'm a bit of a dickish god, aren't I?
You're not a god. You remind yourself that. Because gods don't fail. They don't get trapped here in the material world. They don't get snatched and thrown and stabbed and have your head cracked open and get obliterated by magic and learn. But you could be. If you were. Well. A thought continues to cross your mind as you look at these poorly misunderstood necromancy books. And then you remember something you left back in your keep so long ago. But as you begin to have that thought, the item in question being a vague silhouette of an orb wrapped in gold, your vision ends, Nav. The light rescinds. The spirits go away, as does your mask. And you look at your team, who are looking at you expectantly.
And
We'll
he's
give you
gonna.
pen and paper afterwards.
Nav just starts scrambling.
He is gonna start scrambling, but I think he's going to, you know, I think it's time for the Liberator. No. I want to save that one for the end. That one sounds more fun. The fucking normie. I have to be a normie.
Do you?
I'm gonna go grab the normie mask.
Does it have to be you, Nav?
What an interesting thought. He's gonna, like, gesture the mask at, well, not Meager. Probably not Kushina.
Yugu?
Hey, yeah, Runt was the one who did it.
Yeah, what's the norm?
Fine.
What about Yugu, your new friend? Who we know so little about.
Friend is a strong word.
You refuse? Yugu snatches the Liberator mask.
Dibs on the last one if this one, yeah.
So the normie was the first or the third one? I don't remember. I have fish brain. Help me out, team.
Well, they changed order,
Yeah.
regardless.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because I have fish brain and I don't remember how they changed.
It was first.
Yeah, I think so.
It was first, so it should probably be third.
Unless.
Unless John
Which one is it? Which one could it be, Mr. Runt?
Alright,
Number
team, help me figure
one
this out.
or number three?
Have any of the other ones, like, how much have they changed? Like, have they all moved a specific amount?
Yeah, they're all right next to each other now, rather than...
No, I'm not asking you.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
asking you.
I'll fuck off then. Fine.
Moved
moved. Second was the orphan was the fourth one that moved. Second one was the wizard. The wizard might not have moved.
One?
Can't
Which was the
remember.
farthest right?
No, I don't think it did. I think the wizard hasn't moved.
I think I got it. It's either the first or the third.
You know, I came to the same conclusion.
Yeah, just Giga Mind.
I'm gonna go with the first one. I think. Just a guess. It seems
I
like
vote third.
Fuck you.
I mean,
Okay, so these ones seem like they're in chronological order, right? Like from left to right. Does anyone else get that impression?
I mean, but this one, the enemy was this one.
Yeah.
A second to
Yeah,
last.
Which one was the last
Yeah.
one?
So, especially from the orphan to the enemy, right? You have the orphan who is like, oh, these humans, it's all their fault. And then the next one, the villain, is just this war, right? This horrible war, maybe on humans and stuff. I don't know about that. I'm not so sure. It could be different, but
So the one that which one is the nap just did? Was it the one on the left or the one on the right?
this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So
orphan, enemy, fractured.
Okay.
Oh,
And then right there is the School of Wizards. Sorry?
sorry. No, I'm fucking with the map. Sorry.
So then,
Anyone has any better ideas? That's for real. I'm just guessing.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, and don't you have the HP for it?
all right.
One
I'll
of
go,
us.
I'll go to
One
the
of
first
us.
one.
You go to
with
the first
normie
one
mask.
with the normie
Yeah.
mask?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. I thought I wasn't gonna need my dice. I apparently do. 9, 10, and 7. What is that? 26?
A lot.
26.
A lot.
Quick maths. You suffer 26 force damage as you are knocked the fuck back. Whoever told you to go up here being a conniving asshole.
A conniving, just what the fuck is the pattern here, John?
Yeah.
Is there a pattern?
Is there a pattern? Is John fucking with you?
We're forgetting
He
the number
thinks there's a
one
pattern because he.
Switch our assholes.
There's actually no pattern to this, and it's just dumb, stupid bullshit. So
No,
anyway,
the
I'm gonna
first
go
word
with the third one
was. Oh yeah.
with the
The
mask.
one was.
You go to which one?
The only one that's left that I
Alright.
haven't tried. No, I think I'll go with the first one again.
Maybe it was.
Again.
Wait, maybe it's actually one of the platforms that were already used, Runt. Have you considered that? Maybe they're all stacked on one platform. You should just go to each separate one except the third one. Right?
That'd be the worst.
Runt, you go up here. You aren't ejected. You aren't thrown the fuck off. But you're missing something.
I am missing something.
Look upon the past and sneer at what my failings were. Look upon my future and scoff in disbelief. I was the peacemaker. I was the husband.
So I guess I'll do what I had last time, because I had this mask the last time, and I will sneer upon the past, and I will scoff at the future.
And as you do, no longer are you trapped in that man. You can see now, Runt. And you see spirits. Creatures?
Wow.
Specters? Weird translucent people off in the distance in front of you, observing you. And and soon a red light will fall down upon him, upon you. This is a strange feeling for you, Runt. You don't, despite having an Arcana proficiency.
Expertise, actually. Arcana expertise.
You are not so formidable when it comes to the arcane art. And this is a strange sensory effect that you are experiencing as your vision shifts. And John gets rid of this and plays a new song. What's this? No, definitely not that. But close to
Oh,
it.
yes, the beach episode.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Where is it? Is it this? Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the anime ending.
This is.
Yes.
Oh my god. Right. You're tall. You're looking down on people. You're passing by mundane humans. Look at them. They're not even paying any attention to you. And you are the strongest fucking wizard in the world. Right, this feels great. This feels awesome. They're not chasing you around with pitchforks and fucking torches. They're not trying to fucking skin you alive and turn your body into a spell component. This is great. You're just walking through a rustic town. An old medieval town. Cobblestones, rivers, all over the place. Or canals, not rivers. Passing by markets that are filled with living humans. It's great. And there's someone next to you.
Oh.
Walking with you.
I'll look at them.
You look at them. And it's hard to describe them. It's almost as if you've forgotten what they look like. It's like you're walking hand in hand with a silhouette, a shadow. You feel their warmth. You have their rough size. You're slightly taller than them. But you don't remember. You don't remember, Ron. Who is this person? Why do you feel happy with them?
Oh, is that an actual question? Or is that rhetorical?
John's staring in his camera. It's a real question.
Okay.
There's something missing, Ront. What is it?
Their face?
Yeah.
Their face is missing.
Their face is missing. Where'd their face go? Why can't you remember? You stop moving, Ront. You look at the crowd of people, each one with a unique set of features, each one a man, woman, child, elder. These humans, you see, each one so vividly, to the hair follicle. You see them. But this person next to you is gone, but present. A shadow latched onto your arm.
Why can't I remember?
You think
What
back. You try to remember. And you remember where it began. You were a brat. Or a brat again, I should say. Having shifted into a new body. Like the lich you are. You remember the high seas, the storm, the island, the little adventure through the wilds, the ruins. You remember the snow, the blizzard, the crazy weed people who lived far south. Those guys were cool. What happened then, Rond? Do you remember? Did it matter?
I remember having fun. I remember going down
It was fun.
and knowing that there was something important, but I was having too much fun.
Yeah, that makes... Okay, it's starting to come back now. You're remembering a little bit more. You were... God, you were having fun. You were going through the wilderness. You were out on a mission or out hunting an adventure. That's what it was. You used to be an adventurer. Maybe with them? Is that right?
I think I remember her. It wasn't her, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, now her form's starting to fill in a little more. You're like, okay, now that silhouette looks a bit more feminine.
Yeah, I remember. She used to have black raven hair with something that almost small little tiara upon her head. And she would always laugh and smile and tilt her head when I said something funny.
Well, you thought it was funny. Everybody else thought you were being a smartass, a wise ass, a piece of shit. You know, you'd say something biting and cunning and clever, and everyone else would be like, ah, here comes this one guy again, flaunting his intelligence, slapping us in the face. And she'd laugh and smile and think it was unique. But did she ever laugh with you?
The only times I know that she laughed was when I was smiling.
That sounds right. You look at this person. They're close. They're so close to what you remember of them. But they're missing something. And it has something to do with the last mission you guys were on. And you're looking at this now empty city. No longer are you in the markets. Now you're down by the harbor? There's a figure standing there. And near to him, you see her. Longsword in hand, next to the lightning bolt that is her mother, her father, on water, seeming to just be cast down in a state of sinking and floating. Ront, who is he?
He was her father, right? A large man, quiet man.
Maybe. Similar, definitely. But her father is in the ocean. The thing she is fighting is the thing that now draws your attention and jogs your memory far back to the past, where it all began. And as your vision starts to fade, you look at her, the one you've forgotten, in her last stand, side by side with a scion, fighting him. And as the spirits come, the audience as it were, the red light fades away. And so too does your mask.
When his mask fades away, he's got a single tear running down his cheek. And he just kind of falls to his knees without saying anything.
To Marvel, you did call the last one. If we are going to check them all, I guess.
Meeker takes a big gulp of almost regret
Probably
as
blood.
he sees yeah, maybe a little bit of blood as he sees the reaction on Runt's face. Almost shakily walks up there and then takes the last mask, the Liberator. Puts it on.
Shit.
The Liberator.
Sorry.
You
Better
take
put it
3d12
together.
force damage.
I was playing with the dice just to freak you out. Now I dropped one. Fuck. I'm sorry. Meager dons the mask.
Did he have like did the Liberator have a
Yeah, he had a prop.
Pointy stick.
He had a pointy
Spear.
stick,
what's he say? He has a spear. Alright.
like a spear.
Yeah.
I will grab the spear. I'm not proficient with. I will walk to the front, climb up onto this first one, the first in line, and I will strike a pose like I'm going to be jabbing it from above.
Yes. You spear up, lunge forward, and immediately, there's no audience, there's no red light that you see. You are immediately in the jungle. You are in the deep woods. You smell salt air. You hear screams in the distance. The crack of thunder, but there's no rain, is above you. The heavens splitting. The sun is being weird. It is flickering. It is not setting. You see no moon, no stars, no celestial bodies at all, except for one. Piercing the clouds, perhaps sucking the clouds in, is a terrible, spiraling visage that looks to be coming to consume the very world itself, Meager. And you are running right where it is going to, because you are the only one left, Meager. The branches, the leaves, they cut at your skin as you run with all of the haste of the simple spells your mind was able to make. I'm trying to find my goddamn music. In the
ambiance is
distance,
important.
you hear the clatter of metal ringing against metal. It is not familiar to you, but you know what combat sounds like. It's a rough life here at the beginning of the world. Or what feels like the beginning of the world to you. You rush forward. You keep running and running. No one's behind you, but to your sides you hear, in the distance, the servants of those who are fighting up ahead. do battle to let their masters combat and beckon in the destruction, the death, and the eternal peace of this world. You have been warned of this, for one of their sons has abandoned you in this moment of reckoning, not having the courage to face his father. It comes down to you. Meager, as you run, feeling this duty, this responsibility, this heavy weight that propels you forward, what is that like for Meager? Not the most. Well, he's brave in a pinch.
At the very edges of his mind, he wants to not admit it, but there's a liberation of like, this is something. This is important.
It's what you were born to do. This is your fate. With a capital F.
Even if it's the last thing I do.
You clear the forest. In the distance, you can see the earth and sea clashing, fighting each other. In the far distance, you see the Kraken and the Leviathan, two sea titans that were born during the age of primals. You look at the founders of the very world turning against each other, ripping one another apart, and beginning to be sucked up into the sky itself. Rock bits, water droplets. You now know where the rain is during this thunderstorm. It's all being sucked up into the sky, into the spiral, into her with a capital H-E-R. And you focus, you refocus yourself. And you see them, maybe less than 1,000 feet away, standing on a plateau that their servants have made for their final fight. Two figures, two godly beings, facing each other down, saying their final words before combat begins. What do you do, Meager?
I try to reach there before they clash, as I know the clash is what will start everything off.
You run.
That little minute of talking buys me enough time.
You hope.
Yeah.
You run. And you, an insignificant ant of a creature here on this battlefield, you are some spawn from a tribe. You are this weird human creature, this weird man thing with a stick in your hands. What can you possibly do as you just zoom ahead with all of your long strider and expeditious retreat to give you the speed you need to reach this battle? You know that once this starts, and it's beginning, you may get only one opportunity, one thing to tilt this coming battle, this end of the world scenario in one direction. And that's all you need. You run, the battle begins, metal clangs, and it silences the world as the first strike of a godly being strikes another. You have to climb up a mountain, but you can do that. You prepared spider climb. You looked at those fucking spiders that once ate your dad, and you fucking copied what they do. Your hands stick to rock as you scale up. You, the weakest, the most diminutive creature in existence at the moment. You pull yourself to the very edge of this plateau, where you are overseeing two creatures of divine power strike each other down. One is clad in purple and black armor, wearing a crown of brass and gold upon his head. His sword is wicked and long, seems to just extend for days. The other one wields a glaive, wearing fur that is black as the sky above. And it is that one, the one with the glaive, the one who is coming to end this world, the effigy, the chosen of peace. Meager, what do you do?
I throw the spear that I have no experience in, that I grip so tightly that the wood cracks and crackles.
Meager,
I chug with all my might.
The winds that are being churned around would just blow it away. You cannot rely on throwing here. What a human was built to do, throw shit. It has no effect now. There's only one thing you can truly do.
I'm going to jab that in with my body if I have to. At any cost.
You run forward. Well, first you have to climb a hill. But you climb that hill, you get your feet under you. The wind itself from these two creatures clashing against one another threatens to blow you back immediately. But you have that second level transmutation spell. Your highest known level spell that you created, and you are just one step at a time. The creatures don't even notice you. As they fight, they turn and they twist, and their children below fight. But you are amongst them. Beside these godly beings, you are at the back of him. Can you roll me a 1d20 plus 3?
I don't have any divination. Is all on me?
Let's see it. Oh my god. A 13. John was really hoping you rolled a natural 20 there. He was kind of banking on it. But even though you miss in this dream, this vision before you, it is enough to distract the one behind you, the one you were targeting. Not the one behind you, the one you're behind. It turns itself for a millisecond to look at what hit it, or tried to hit it. And that millisecond is all... that's all it was needed. And the one it was fighting, this big, scary, terrible, cruel-looking, spiked murderer, cuts into its neck, into its body. A resounding clash is heard, and the winds calm. Immediately, the one whose body begins to fall is just spiraling out. Its skin, its bones, its body, its essence being ripped and torn and sent to the sky above. And the creature who struck it down lets out a monumentous war cry that is so chilling and frightening. You are just feeling like your heart is being ripped out of your chest. And it just does this for an eternity, it feels like. And then it stops. Its eyes are on you now. And there is this terrible sense of empathy that you immediately share with it. You interrupted his fight. You stole his victory by giving it to him. And immediately, he is going to make you pay for what you have done. Unfortunately, Meager does not get to experience that, as the specters, these strange creatures you've never seen before, you did not expect this at all, come into your view. And as the red light, blinds you briefly, you touch your face. The mask isn't there. The spear is gone. And you look at your friends.
I think I know what happened to him.
Happened.
He angered a god. He stole his kill. And this was his epilogue. The pain he's suffering that he was forced to pay because of this starting point. When he just wanted to save the world that he lived in.
As you say this, a new door is revealed. Not in front, but directly connected into this room at Universal South. Just an archway. It's not even a real door.
I'll walk up to it.
You leave the others in the dark, except for Nav, who has impeccable vision.
I'll chase after the sketches.
The sketchers. You see a pedestal with an undulating form, and above it, Kushim, you see a gift to the vagabond. Who wants to go up to it? So that John can roll some
Mark
dice.
looks back. I'll go with the last one.
Who's
Not
vagabondy?
exactly, yeah, what the vagabond.
You? I feel like you're the most vagabondy.
Looks at Nav.
I was thinking maybe it just means another pointy thing. Could use that.
Well-
If nobody's actually gonna walk up, Nav will do it.
Yeah, please roll me a 1d100.
Come on, another pointy thing.
Ooh, down the line. Can you please
51.
roll me a 1d8?
1d8.
A 2.
Y los dos.
That is... That's another wondrous item.
Ooh.
John checks this. John wants to make sure. Hang on.
No, you just want to get me out of a cool thing.
Yeah, I do. I fucking hate
This
it.
Hephaestus. Hephaestus, my bad. He's such a nice guy, giving us stuff just for killing us a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just
Just
Only
a
on the
little bit.
inside.
completely demolishing all of our HP.
Don't worry, all the blood's on the inside. That's where it's supposed to be.
Well, most of it's on the inside.
Well, considering the next fight we have to do, if we have to do another one, it's not going to be on the inside for much longer.
Fair enough.
What the fuck? Where is it? I don't
Pretty
know
sure
how
we're
to
all
read.
about like 1 or 2 steps
Okay.
away from.
There it
down.
is. John's gonna look up
Most
this
of us.
item before he just blindly gives it to you. Because if this is
Except
way
for
too
Yu-Gi-Oh.
powerful, then I'm gonna say this table's bullshit. I'm just gonna do the random shit.
I've got 42 hit points. 45.
Mm.
Doing okay too.
But I'm
I'm
wounded. I don't know
glad,
how.
I'm glad 2 of our casters are just completely unmolested.
He's just missing
I
a
mean-
chunk of his side.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that affects me.
Not
After the
right now.
cocaine
It doesn't
high.
do jack shit.
Hmm.
Give it
It's like,
24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Where is... There we go. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Alright, you can have this. It is a gem that is 6 inches wide. It is a, like... It's basically a D8 shape. So, whatever... it's not a dodecahedron. What's that? What's that? Octahedron?
Octahedron?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is an octahedron in this shape that is about 6 inches on each side, or in each dimension.
Is that a pearl of power?
No. It is a stone of some kind.
Tiny rock.
And as
Maybe
Nav
we
touches
should
it, the undulation stops, forms, solidifies, turns into a bright teal.
Literally the dice you showed me.
Yeah, literally the dice. And begins to hover in the palm of your hand. Not touching it, but just hovers.
Guys, it's an infinity stone.
Also
Feels
called
like-
someone
What's
who casts the
infinity?
identify spell.
Go ahead and do that.
So in this 10 minutes, what... You guys want to share all that information about your visions with each other?
We share all the information about all of the things.
10 minutes
except for
pass!
For Nav, I have a pin, some
That
inkwell,
thing
and
we spent like an hour and a half on, yeah, we're gonna relate that.
Okay, just checking. In that 10 minutes, all information is perfectly relayed to the best of your ability. Yugu, his mind is blown. He wishes that he had an opportunity, but he sat back like a coward.
Not at all. I'm super glad I get to learn.
all of the reward
Kushim, this is an Ioun Stone of Awareness. Its name? What would you like to name it?
Oh,
It's a shiny rock for Kushim.
God. It is. Its name is
Slim Shady, the real name.
Kevin.
Kevin! You have named the Ioun Stone Kevin. Kevin is an attunement item, I believe. And anyone who
Probably.
he is attuned to cannot be surprised in any way, shape, or form. Hang on, let me confirm. Hijklmnop. There we go. John knows how to spell. If he could get out of the H section, he doesn't care about all these headbands and horns. You can't be surprised while this... Oh, it's dark blue, not teal. Orbits your head. That's it. That's literally it.
Wow. So glad we did that, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
We won't be surprised by
I'm sorry.
anything ever again.
Blame Nav. He rolled like shit.
Who wants it?
Kushim says, who wants the shiny stone? Not wanting a shiny stone.
All right, I'll take the shiny stone. I just feel like friends. Doesn't really matter if I'm surprised.
I mean,
Kind
I
of
like
agree.
shiny things. If you don't want it, okay.
Give it to you.
Thanks for giving me Kevin.
Treat him well.
Please
Good
put on
stuff.
your sheet Ioun Stone, parenthesis, Kevin.
almost Kevin, West Virginia.
What?
Blue Ridge Kevin.
Well,
Kevin.
Gonna make it to the next room.
you can make it
Next
to the
thing
next
trying to
room.
kill us.
No.
Without each other trying to kill
Instead,
ourselves.
it is a branch off room. I remember that. You exit. Hang on, I'm looking for it. That's a swamp. That's a house. Where the fuck is it? It's Fresnoth
Goodness
stats.
as well. He's looking out for you.
It's a door. Guys, Did I lose the fucking map again? I did, didn't I? Hang on. I got you. It's somewhere.
It's in the notes somewhere.
Did it fall? Did the fucking fan brush it off? Why don't we take
That's
a...
a cool
Oh,
story.
here it is. I found it. I was about to say, let's take a break. We'll see you guys next week. No, okay. You get to this cubic room where, one, there's a key to a door, as well as a hallway, well, two hallways that junction off. One, Nav can clearly see, is to the door. The other one is sealed off by just a regular set of double doors, not the locked kind. Simple doors is what they are called in my notes.
Any writing along the way?
Yeah. Let me remind myself that
Yes.
my secrets. So, after you left, you are now in K3. K3. Though you could not truly meet me, I am glad that at least someone may have a chance to peek into my life. None ever tried when I was their enemy. None could understand. You went through a treasure room. It said a gift for vagabonds. And this one.
Yo, someone got that text though?
You'll have to approach one of the doors. So either door 3 or this unknown room.
I'll approach the one with the keyhole.
Door 3. You have my trust, and I yours. The only thing left for us is for us to have in this relationship is my candor. Do not enter unless you are prepared to face your worst enemy of all.
I'll relay that and approach the other one.
You approach that one. It is
Yo, got it for catnaps?
This one has writing everyone can understand. This is written in Klovisa Common. It does not have any illusory writing above it, Kushim, and you're kind of like, what? This says, I'm leaving. This is a safe room. If you made it here, the secret exit is behind the 5th recliner. And then, in parentheses, this just shitty parchment that is nailed to this door reads, whoever designed this is an asshole. Fuck this guy. Yeah. He seems quite flustered. Maybe he didn't get through the puzzle. Because maybe it was just one person. Who knows?
Well, okay. The safe room is behind the 5th recliner? Something like that?
The secret room.
Secret room.
No,
Secret
the exit. The
Yeah.
secret exit is behind the 5th
Oh.
recliner.
Right, okay.
So we can rest in here, or we can leave and long rest. A long, week-long rest and heal Kashim's wounds.
Do it all again.
Yeah, right? Well,
Uh,
can't we like short rest in like the safe room and then come back out and then do the last room?
Is this the last? Yeah.
It does
I'm-
say the most evil enemy or greatest enemy.
I feel like we're not at
Worst.
a particularly good position to fight something right now.
Oh, of
Agreed.
course not.
This is the second time you got super far into Faceless's bullshit, and you backed
We're
out at
not-
the end.
Yeah, we're not turning back this time. I made that mistake once. I'm just saying that maybe we should rest a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What's the harm in checking
out
out
this
this
room,
room, right?
Maybe we
be
could
fair.
check out the secret
you
exits
go.
before we leave.
Let's
Or
not check
now.
out. Listen. I've been through this before. The second you back out, it's like a, hey. It's not like a, hey, maybe let's check out the exit and then come back. It's like a, you go near the exit and you just get whoosh, and it's over. It's done. So this is either we stay here and we rest here, or we get the fuck out. And I'm not
Yeah.
for. Kashim still holds it over me. I know he does. But the last time we got close to secrets, he was really mad because Rivik activated the trap, and I said, this place is dangerous, let's leave. And Kashim is still mad about it. And I'm still kind of mad about it too. So, let's actually find the secrets here, but let's maybe get back up to fighting strength before we do that.
Is the
Agree.
safe room safe? We've checked that yet.
Pick up the key.
Yeah, you can pick up the key.
Pick up the key.
You pick it up.
Nothing happens. Okay. Okay, I
Not
put it
that.
back down and put it back down and start preparing. I don't know, set up camp for the next 16 hours or so. 8 hours of
You-
chilling, 8 hours of resting.
Enter this room. Yeah, 16 hours.
Wait, what?
Let me give you the
Wait, what?
safe room.
Who's? Are we entering?
Safe room.
Did we
The
say
safe
that?
room.
Yeah,
Yeah, safe room.
Okay.
That's
you're
where
in
the
the key
is.
room currently.
Huh?
You are
Oh,
in the
oh,
key
oh,
room.
oh.
You are not in the safe room.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Correct.
Correct.
You want to hang
Do you
out
wanna
in
go
the
in the
key
safe
room.
room?
You
Yes, I
cannot
don't really
rest in
trust
the
the
key
safe
room.
room.
I think we
Why
should
not?
go to the safe room.
Okay. And I don't believe that the safe room is the safe room. Go ahead.
Well, what do you want to do, Kushim? There's
Hey.
only 2 fucking hallways, so you tell me which one you want to go down, so we can continue.
Why can't we
this
rest
adventure.
in the key room?
There's
If
nothing to
everyone's for the safe
facilitate
room,
your rest.
alright, let's go in the safe room then. Good.
Just like,
Listen,
John,
we just want
I want to hang out in a 10x10 cube until I'm tired,
Yeah.
so that I can rest in my sleeping bag right here.
Listen, John, we just don't want to get. We want to go to a spot where we can rest without getting gotcha. Like, haha, got him. Like, you guys have to go all the way back. Like, that's just all we're
welcome
trying to
Don't
do.
pretend.
We're just trying not to get gotcha, right?
Don't even pretend like.
Nav,
Oh, it's a safe
Nav,
room.
can,
Yeah.
can you initiate so that these people can stop being passive aggressive? Stop being trustless fucks.
Fuck
It's
off.
almost like there's a pattern of behavior that makes us
Uh,
trustless.
That needs to be earned, my friend.
Beager hasn't seen anything that's untrustworthy from the DM, so he's
From the
to open the safe room.
Yeah, you open the safe room. There is nice jazz music being played. There are 5 recliners and 1 big lounge chase that could probably fit like 2 or 3 people if you like really squeezed in, as well as these weird-looking, pretty modern-looking vending machines.
They have vending machines.
Of what?
Can I try and break into the vending machine?
Yeah, there's even like a light switch, like a light dimmer switch, so it can be like super bright or super like dark. Not that it matters to Nav, but this has actual light in here, guys. None of this dungeon had light before.
Magician really known for their electricity and their lightning spells on their towers and walls. There's not a lot of light in the towers.
Really?
Is that normal?
That's meant to like scare us.
No, why don't you tell
Make
us?
us
Was it?
leave. Yeah.
Well, you guys have been into one of his places before, though.
Yeah, but that was like in the middle of a forest. It wasn't really a tower. It was more of like a tunnel.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. But this place looks safe. I walk in.
Yeah, you walk in. It's warm. The rest of the dungeon was kind of cold. You didn't really notice it since you've been in it so long, but like, yeah. It's like 72 degrees Fahrenheit in here. It's kind of, yeah.
You mean 72 degrees freedom?
Freedom
Yeah.
points.
Freedom units.
Yeah.
The F
I'm going
is freedom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to vending machines.
You look at
They
one.
take toast bucks.
They take coins. Like gold.
Have
I will-
healing potions?
I will go inside. I will walk up to the vending machine and see if I can't, like, try and rig it to steal something out of it.
What do you mean?
I step
You're
away.
just gonna try to break into the lock?
Not, well, yeah, I mean, I have this neat skeleton key.
Bam,
too.
bam, bam.
The skeleton.
I have a skeleton key.
Oh.
Indeed.
Can I use a skeleton key to get into all
You,
the stuff?
despite it looking like a pretty modern vending machine, it is not an actual vending machine. It looks to be like some weird magical device that has all the trappings of it, and it has like menus as well. And one is clearly meant and designed for drinks, and the other one is clearly designed for food. There are all sorts of meal options as well as drink options. Most of the drink options are alcoholic in some way, shape, or form. But you know, maybe there's like a seltzer water that the child of this group can have legally.
I'm an adult.
Icy
I'm
water.
legally an adult.
Sparkling water, maybe. Sparkling apple cider or something.
What a white claw? I look for a white claw.
Yeah, you can find a White Claw seltzer
I
water.
look for an Ike's Hard. Not a Mike's Hard, but an Ike's Hard.
Wait,
Ice.
y'all are doing this all wrong. You should be looking for a Smirnoff Ice.
I know you mean a Schmitty's Ice.
Yeah, yes, exactly. A Schmitty's Ice.
Is there diet ginger ale?
No, no sugar at all.
Yeah,
Oh
diet.
wait, I want.
Diet
Yeah, I
ginger
want. I want diet milk. Excuse me.
Diet milk,
Diet
yes.
milk.
They have diet milk.
Coconut
It is filled with rum.
Not
It's like
just milk rum.
90% rum. You're just fucked immediately. Bet Schmitty Ice tastes like rats, Rumblegore says. Alright.
I wonder what that's
Tastes
referencing.
like.
Yeah. But yeah, there's like options for like a full 7-course meal in this vending machine. And all it's charging is 1 gold per option. Super cheap.
What if I put in 1 silver?
It's just go straight through, back out into the change receptacle.
Motherfucker.
Gold is magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the
So
one.
what?
I only have 4.
Miga, could you pay for all of us, please?
Except
What? Does no one else
Nav
have
is
gold?
gonna Nav is gonna give Runt a shove and fucking put a gold coin in Meager's hand.
now
then
pay for
turn to
all.
vending machine.
Yeah.
Is this to help pay or to help pay for mine? I don't know.
Well,
You can't talk about it.
I just look at him.
you know, I wouldn't mind if you paid for my meal. Just saying.
I look at the now 5 gold pieces, look at Runt. Look at the 5 gold pieces, look at Runt. Okay.
That's the spirit.
And I go for quantity over quality, and the largest meal I can find that costs
You-
1 gold.
Watch in horror and fascination as the bottom like recovery bit just pulls out a full like 26-pound turkey that is dressed entirely, covered in some kind of sauce. You're not sure what. It looks sparkly.
Well, we can share this one.
Yeah, that looks.
Well,
Is
I
it
mean, it only
warm?
costs 1 gold, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, I'm mostly going to get side dishes. I'm going to put 2 more in and get some potatoes and some mixed veggies.
There is not an option for lone ingredients. You can get like steak with a side.
You got a turkey.
Yeah,
I'll
with
get-
5 whole meals for the sides. Come on.
Yeah, basically.
I'll do that. And pay 3 gold for that, then 2 gold for each of our drinks.
Okay. So like, massive,
I'm gonna
huge
I'm
turkey.
gonna-
What?
if Ron keeps doing that, I'm gonna throw the oven mitts I got from Revik at him.
Oof.
what?
I'm gonna put 5 gold coins in Meager's backpack when he's not looking.
Understood. Just scattered
Right,
with
just
all
kind
of
of-
his wizardry bullshit. It's just 5 coins now.
Runt looks at Nav, genuinely confused, like, huh? What? Do you not want them anymore? Oh, you don't want them? Okay, I'm gonna pocket the oven mitts.
You pocket the oven mitts, and all of you, ugh, eating, drinking, having a good time, spending some money, looking at your gaping wounds and your psychological trauma. You can all take a short rest in here. Lean back on some recliners. Now be
What are we
cognizant.
taking?
A short rest, bro.
Short rest? Okay. No, my internet connection has been shitty for like 3 days,
That's
so
fair.
it's gotten really bad. It's been cutting in and out.
Ron,
you use
that
it,
seems
hit
like
die.
a lot of
Use
hit
the
dice.
D6.
I am at 17 HP. Because
you-
you roll.
I
really
thought you
high.
already took a short rest and
That-
spent hit die.
This is after all of. I only spent 2 hit die because I didn't get hit. I got hit once during the combat, so I still had pretty high HP. So I only spent. I only spent 2, and now I'm spending. I have 5 out of 6, so I'm spending 4 of them
Mm-hmm.
because I got 1 back from the short rest that we did
Okay.
from the catnap.
Don't
All my
forget
hit dice rolls are.
myself,
Oh yeah.
Runt, and Nav. We had aid. Should go away now.
Also,
Yeah,
your
I'm
song
not
of
thinking
short
that.
rest.
Yes, you get an extra D6. Everyone who rolled hit dice. you get
Oh,
an
that's
extra
right.
D6.
You had aid going too. Damn.
It would go away now.
Come on.
Nice.
2 ones.
Good.
I rolled
ones.
1s and 2s for most of mine, and then I rolled a 4.
Nice. Nice. Holy shit.
I'm not. I'm barely
26 is
halfway.
That's a lot of ones in a row, boys.
Yeah.
Jesus
Skyrim,
Christ.
Skyrumbler.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
I'll use all of my hit die. Chuck it. Let's go.
Alrighty. Warlock spell slots come back for those who spent 1 or 2. You know, who knows. Wizards can now do their arcane recovery. Unless you did it before. After.
Well, isn't it a new day?
I don't know. I can't remember if you guys did it previously.
I don't think you did arcane recovery after the fight with Old Muskie.
Well, someone will check the VOD and they'll tell us.
No, I mean like in the
Somewhat.
tower after Catnap.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you did it.
I don't think you did.
don't
No, I
know.
did.
you did?
I put it down
You
to
did.
0. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So I don't get it this time.
You do not get it.
Okay. But next time I will.
Next time. I don't know what bards get on short rest. Do they get anything?
My inspiration, and that's it.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good, but I
Okay,
can't.
so you
Especially
all
with
can hear
yours.
John.
Yeah.
Okay, so John's been talking and I just haven't been hearing him because y'all can hear him.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear.
Yeah,
okay.
can you not hear me?
He can't hear
No,
you.
I can hear DM John, but I can't hear.
Oh,
Mel.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello?
He can't hear
1,
Bart
2,
now,
3.
John.
Oh, John.
So sorry if I've been talking over you.
No,
Has
it's
not
actually
happened.
been.
Can you
it's been
still
pretty
not hear
okay
me?
so far.
Okay.
Can you still not hear him?
Okay. I can't see his camera either, so I'm just.
It sounds
Discord
like it might be
is being really fucky. Why don't we go?
Yeah.
God, we're so close to ending it.
Do we just
Yeah, it's okay.
You want to call it here and then just finish the tower next week?
I feel kind of bad. Just being in one room for 3 hours. Why don't we rush to the next room so that you can take a sneak peek of what sort of challenges you're going to be fighting, or
Okay.
puzzling through.
Fighting. Yes, if we're fighting more puzzles,
yeah.
please God, yes.
You want more puzzles? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
I just
fuck you.
prepared more puzzles, so now
I have bad news. I'm no longer playing in this campaign.
Oh shit. You
Wow.
all come to the final room. There, we need to get rid of the salsa music. You have your short rest, you have your fun. And finally, no, not this music. Familiar music, my favorite music, begins to play as soon as you open the door, revealing a spherical room with 5 hallways. Where are you, piano music? I know you're hidden somewhere.
Rat battle.
Rat bad.
5 hallways for 5 people walk through a field of undulating force as they enter this spherical room. Each one above has a sign that correlates to something, supposedly. One, from left to right, says... Let me be super specific with my wording here. The hallway to the far left says, "For my friend." The one to the right of that says, "For the warrior." The one to the right of that, straight down the center, is "For the thief." The one closest to the last hallway says, "For the vagabond." And for the final one, it says, "For my foe." Each hallway leads to a door that is short and narrow and can only possibly fit one medium-sized creature at a time. I don't know if you guys want to pick your hallway, but this is definitely a split puzzle. You can all feel it in your bones. Each one of
it's
you
hard to split
must
up.
choose a hallway.
Dibs on thief.
Okay. Could I maybe be a friend? You know, this guy's
my
pretty
friend?
nice.
I think Yushim gets friend. Sorry.
Yeah.
I am committing your decisions now, since it sounds like we want to choose rooms. And then next week, we will do this and hopefully get out of Sanctuary.
Oh,
Hey
that
John,
one.
real quick question before that though. Is there like actual legitimate stuff we can do with downtime? Like if we took a legitimate month of downtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just fucking tell me what you want to fucking do.
Okay.
I'm not holding your downtime hostage here, champ.
I was just asking because I didn't know if you had special stuff or is it just like DMG downtime. Anyway, let's choose doors.
Choose doors.
Can you repeat them?
It's in Thursday.
Oh, okay, good.
Well,
For
Mr.
my
Nav-
friend, for the warrior, for the thief, for the vagabond, and for my foe. Who
I think it's
goes
pretty
where?
obvious which one me and Nav are taking.
Is Nab the warrior or vagabond?
I think he should be our warrior.
He's the warrior, Meeker. He fights.
Grr.
Am
Grr.
I relegated to the foe?
I don't know.
You
Listen,
can
we only
choose-
have 3 set in stone. There's 2 you can choose from.
If,
Are there 3 set in stone? I don't know what's happening.
Well, I mean, Kushim's the friend, right? Because everyone's his friend. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like his thing. He just calls everyone friend.
And
I mean, unless
he's
someone wants
Secret
fight and all
Sky.
that.
Yugu, I'm willing to do the foe one if you want to do the vagabond.
You know, I just honestly wanted to be the friend. I will take whichever one you think you will not die doing.
Oh God, you're being
I'll-
so dramatic. Fine,
I'll
one of you
take the
can
foe.
thief. No, Mega.
No, you're the thief. That was
Yes,
your whole
I
thing.
know.
You have the item.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Mega. And Ron's gonna hand you the skeleton key. Go and
No,
do the fucking
no.
thief thing.
I
Mega,
push back.
I'm going to push Mega to the floor.
I'm gonna run away into the foe and then close the door behind me.
Okay.
Oh well, there goes my skeleton key.
Meager,
No, I threw it back at you and then I ran away.
Meager sprints down the hallway.
Well, can't say I didn't try to save his life. My Ron's gonna look at Nav. Can't say I didn't try to save his life.
You take Kevin if you're going down the vagabond route.
Meager's gone, bro. Oh,
Yugu.
you said Yugu.
No Yugu. Yeah, I'll give Kevin the Yugu.
Sure. Do I not? It's attunement, isn't it?
It is attunement, yeah.
Wait an hour.
Well,
But I don't know. I don't know if it's something like you gotta
Attunement's
bring
like-
the
Meager's just screaming. You guys wait an hour.
Alright. Guess I'm going into thief then. See you all later.
Yeah.
I'll go
okay.
down the friend route.
Yugu, are you satisfied with being a vagabond? Is that who you are?
I guess it is. Before I leave, should have done this to Miga, Albardic Inspiration, Kushim, and Nav.
Okay. I will put notes that Nav is bardically inspired, as well as Kushim. Inspired. Alrighty, guys. When we come back next week, the forced party split mechanics John shall test upon his players. This will either be a lot of fun or a lot of bullshit. And I'm not sure which one it will be. Because, you know, I like throwing stuff at people and just seeing what sticks, you know? I hope you had a lot of fun. We learned a lot about Hephaestus, so expect a bunch of lore experience for the survivors. And then hopefully you guys will have ideas for a lot of downtime, because...
I want to get skill proficiencies.
Yeah, definitely a thing to work for. Definitely a firearm proficiency. Ooh. Well, any shout-outs, anything you want to say, any curses you want to lament?
Curse to John?
Wait a minute.
Which one?
No, the DM John.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
For going to kill our characters.
I'll give a blessing as well to John for that hot
Hey!
Hephaestus action.
they cancel out! Yes!
Blessing
Alright.
to you, John, as well. And also you,
Blessing
John.
to you, Orion.
Damn. Blessings
Damn.
to everybody.
Oh wait, real quick, we gotta settle this. Orion, is that your real name?
It's
No.
not his real name.
But do you know that is? Do you know that Orion is a real name?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
You know.
Do you know
fuck you.
What?
that there's
And-
a constellation called Orion?
No shit, it's a
Yes.
name, Gibby! What?
You said it
I
wasn't a
name-
real name.
It's
Like,
not
it
a
wasn't
real name!
It is.
a real
It
name.
is.
It's not
It
his
is.
real name.
You don't name
People are
your
named
kid
Orion.
Orion. I'm
Yes, you
sorry.
do.
Do.
Sure you do.
If
Because
I
you have
met
a
a
lot,
person
but they
named
do.
Orion, I would say, you got a name change because you're a fucking... You watched too
Especially
much
if you're
of
in
Percy
California.
Jackson when you were a boy.
Look, you
okay?
live in Texas and
You
you
don't
only
name
got
yourself your
parents' name.
Your name
or
is either
John.
Cletus or Buddy, okay? Alright, I guess that's it. Saturday, team. We'll see you Saturday. No, I'm not going to announce that here. Alright, see you guys later.
Okay.
Yep,
Mr.
see ya.
Bye.